Yo, welcome back. It's Sunday. We getting after it. Hope y'all getting y'all training in. Hope y'all doing what you're supposed to do. But I wanted to hop on here and kind of talk about some stuff that I hear quite often, bro. A lot of people, when they see that you are working out, they see that you are somewhat in shape, and they can tell by your clothes and your physique. They're always talking about, man, put me on, teach me the training split. I'm trying to get like you, right? And I entertain the conversation, but what I think is funny, what I find interesting, not that it's funny, I find that I believe everybody wants to actually be the best version of themselves. I think everybody, when it comes to getting in shape, truly wants to be better than where they're currently sitting right now. But it's something in us as humans that we can't destroy our lower selves, right? It's a battle between who we currently are versus who we want to become, right? And it's almost a task. It's a big task to kind of defeat that person and actually start your journey on becoming who you want to be, or becoming the best version of yourself. And I think a version of it is that the human brain is wired to stay in the comfort zone. You know what I mean? Wired to have you feel comfortable. And as I say, I compare this shit to life, bruh. If you stay complacent, you stay comfortable in the gym, there's no way, shape, or form that you're gonna grow. It's just not happening. It's not possible. And that's the same for life. If you stay in a state of comfort, and if that's where you're happy, so be it. But if you want to be great, if you want to be the best version of yourself, the comfort zone is not where that shit is gonna happen, baby. It's not. And we just stay complacent, and I don't think it's just one decision like, hey, I'm going to stay complacent. It's a series of decisions that you make day in, day out. I'll do it next week. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. I'll start my diet or my lifestyle change next week. Let me have this drink. Let me have these wings, whatever the case may be. The human brain is just wired that way. And ultimately, I think it's a battle between who you are currently versus who you're trying to become. And then if you're trying to become that best version of yourself, dog, you just gotta become a monster. You just gotta become a dog. You gotta destroy every negative thought, every urge to stay complacent. You just gotta demolish that shit. And that's why I tell y'all, you gotta train your mind. And that's what this shit is about. And I think the gym teaches us one of the most valuable lessons that we can learn in life, right? When it comes to becoming the best version of yourself, when it comes to doing the things that you ultimately want to do or succeed in life, is delayed gratification. Because I can tell you right now, when you jump in this motherfucker, even when you do make that decision, ain't nothing happening the first day, ain't nothing happening the first week, ain't nothing happening in the first month. It's delayed gratification. You just gotta come in here, or you gotta go out there and put in that work. You gotta have a mentality as I'm going to put in the work regardless of what the results are, and just be a dog, because like I tell y'all, the results gonna come as long as you putting in that work. But yeah, man, I ultimately I think it's a battle between who you are today versus who you want to become, and your desire to be that person and bring the results into fruition. You got to be a dog. You got to become a dog, because in all honesty, you're already there. You just got to put in the steps, and you got to put in the work to get to that end goal. And you already that person. But you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work. But yeah, man, I just find that interesting. Like I said, I think it's human nature to want to be the best version of yourselves in all areas of life. And I'm not perfect. I battle the same things in certain areas of my life as well. But You gotta defeat that lower self. You gotta defeat them negative thoughts. You gotta defeat your you know, everything that's holding you back, everything that's going to keep you in that comfort zone, because that's where your brain, that's where human nature wants to keep you. That's where you feel safe. That's where you feel protected. You know, in your comfort zone. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but ain't nothing there for you. You gotta go out there and get it, baby. But anyway, like I always say, man, train your mind, train your body, give glory to God. We out this motherfucker.